at Cooper MMA. I'm Mark Gilston. This is Sean Cooper. And this afternoon, I would like to talk about Uchi Mata, the inner thigh throw. Uchi Mata is one of the most commonly used techniques in competition judo. It's an extremely powerful throw, and it's actually, there are two very different throws, both of which are extremely powerful. I'm going to talk about the most common one, which is the little Uchi Mata, Uchi Mata, which takes the outer leg. But I want to give mention to Uchi Mata, big Uchi Mata, which requires high collar grip, coming very, very low and taking this leg almost like Hanegoshi, excepting you have to go way, way deep. So let me just demo Uchi Mata once. Spread your legs for me. All right, so that you can see what I'm talking about. So that was Uchi Mata, the big inner thigh throw. But the throw that most people think of Uchi Mata is Uchi Mata, the little inner thigh throw. So it's the nearest leg. And there are, again, a number of ways to do this technique. The way I find the most effective, I like my grip to be fairly high. I'm going to be pulling his arm way across my body. In this particular technique, it's more important to get extension than it is to go forward, but you want to go forward with extension. You see how that brings him on this leg. With my right hand, I think about using the knuckle of my thumb in the side of his neck. Here, let's get a close-up of that. So the kazushi here is like that. It's very uncomfortable, yes, for uke. I want to step in very deep. I want to get in absolutely parallel with my opponent. So I step in right between his legs and then whip all the way around, and you can see that our feet are basically lined up 4 feet in a row. Okay, you want to get that. See, the feet are almost completely even. Pulling high across, pushing, and now sweeping. I want to sweep with a straight leg and my toe is pointed. So at speed, so this is the basic Uchi Mata. Now, there are a number of different ways that Sean can react to this. So if I come in, the first thing he can do is just, if he feels me whipping around, he takes his foot out of the way because he knows what's coming. So obviously I can't sweep his leg. So instead of sweeping backwards now, I'm going to turn and sweep sideways. So this sets up Oguruma when he moves back. All right. So at speed here, I come in. Oh, he wasn't there. Now, unlike most versions of Oguruma, there's a lot of distance here. Usually when I do Oguruma, I want to be very close and I want my leg really high. But in this case, I come out, the leg isn't there. Just getting above the knee is enough if I have the pull. If I don't have the pull, I have to abandon the plan. But if the pull is there, that's going to throw him. One of the other things he can do when I come in for Uchi Mata, if he senses it coming, is he can lower his level. He drops his level. No way I have the power here to throw him. In this case, I'm going to switch and go to Tai Otoshi. So again, I come in, I feel I'm whipping around, and I feel him go down. I go down lower. Doing this in slow motion here. Come in, he drops. I can feel his knee in my calf. That's a sign that I'm not going to be able to throw the way I want to. I turn, and you'll notice that my leg comes beneath his other knee. I'm on my toe. The throw comes from straightening my leg and pulling up. Don't be misled into thinking you can do ouchigari here. If I come there and I want to turn, I can't close the distance to do ouchigari. He's got me blocked. I have to keep the same direction going that I had for my Uchi Mata. I can't switch directions. It's not like a hip throw, where when he comes down, I can turn into him. All right, so those are the major things that he can do. Now, there are two very effective counters to Uchi Mata, which you need to be aware of. All right, there's Uchi Mata Gaeshi and Uchi Mata Sukashi. And if the one is, if your opponent is doing Uchi Mata and totally commits to it, I get out of the way, and my elbow, I push his elbow up and I pull his collar down. So, effectively he's throwing himself. This is Uchi Mata Gaeshi, the Uchi Mata reversal. The more committed he is, the more effective the counter. If I can position my close hip forward and touch his supporting leg when he's throwing me, he will fall. Because, again, he is so committed to the throw that he can't recover his balance. This is Uchi Mata Sukashi, or Uchi Mata, the slipped Uchi Mata. Let's get a real close-up of this so you can do it in slow motion so you can see what I'm doing here. He comes in, I reach out with this foot, catch him behind, right at the Achilles heel, Achilles tendon. And all I need to do is touch him. My hips are forward, that's essential. Okay. So if you're doing Uchi Mata, and you're fully committed, you have to be aware, if you're dealing with a high-level opponent, that these are possibilities. All right, so looking at Uchi Mata Gaeshi, when I come in, I feel this. Oh, no. I know I'm going down. I have to change the direction. So I'm coming in for Uchi Mata. I feel this push on my elbow. If I commit myself, I am going. So I want to say, okay, you want to go that way. I see the push. I feel it. I'm going to take you in that direction. Uchi Mata Sukashi is even more difficult. Okay, I'm coming in and I feel this hip. It's this hip, right? Coming in. If I sweep, I'm going to be thrown. So I can't sweep. So I come in. Oh, no. Basically, I do the opposite. So he comes in for this foot. I will then come in for that foot. All right? It's a sort of game of cat and mouse. Oops. Okay, so that's a lot of discussion about Uchi Mata counters, counters to the Uchi Mata counters.
Beautiful, beautiful.
All right. If you enjoy the video, please click like and subscribe to our channel, Seryoku Zenyo, meaning maximum efficiency. If you click on the bell, you can get the videos as soon as they are posted. Thank you, Sean.
Thanks, Mark. Excellent.